Hello everyone, myself Vinay Kumaram. I am pursuing PhD in physics. So in this particular YouTube channel, I'll be teaching physics, chemistry, and mathematics starting from 8th standard till 12th standard. So if you want to learn physics, chemistry, and mathematics, then please do subscribe to my channel. So in my previous videos, I had started the 11th chapter in 9th standard mathematics that was based on surface areas and volumes. I have covered most of the concepts until exercise 11.2 and I have solved exercise 11.1 and 11.2 questions as well. So if you want solutions for exercise 11.1 and 11.2, please refer my previous videos in the playlist of my YouTube channel. So in the playlist, you can go to 9th standard mathematics in English. So there you can find the answer for this exercise 11.1 and 11.2 questions. So the next concept which we have after exercise 11.2 is about volume. So in first, before exercise 11.1, we learnt about curved surface area and total surface area of a right circular cone. And in exercise, before exercise 11.2, we studied the curved surface area and total surface area of a hemisphere and surface area of a sphere. So now, after these two exercises, we will be learning about volume of a right circular cone and volume of an hemisphere and sphere. So now we will be looking into volume of right circular cone. So in order to find out volume of right circular cone, we have to consider a cylinder. So now I'll take one cylinder like this. So in cylinder, you can see the base and top of the cylinder have the same radius circle. So that means throughout the cylinder, the two-dimensional area of that circle will be equal to pi r square. But here volume means it is always a three-dimensional quantity. Because volume is three-dimensional quantity, you have to multiply all the three dimensions. So one two-dimension, you can consider this surface area of circle. So the surface area of circle you can consider throughout the cylinder, that will give you the result for two dimension, and the area of this circle is equal to pi r square. Now there is one more dimension in this cylinder, that is the height of the cylinder. So that is the height of the cylinder. So one more dimension is there. So because cylinder is a three-dimensional object, so here two dimension is accounted for circular shape which that cylinder has, and the area of that circular shape, if you are considering just the two-dimensional area of that circular shape, that is equal to pi r square. But the length or the height of the cylinder is one more dimension, that also you have to consider. So another dimension is height of the cylinder. So now in order to find out volume of the cylinder, you have to multiply both of this. So when you multiply both of this, it will be pi r square into h. So this you have to remember. So volume of a cylinder is equal to pi r square h. Now you can consider a cone which has same height, exactly same height as the cylinder. So for example, if we have a cylinder like this which has height h, then you have to consider a cone. Which has the same height h. So height we have to consider from the center of this cone like this. So here cone also have the height h and cylinder also have the height h. So now in order to find out the volume of this cone, you can fill this cone completely with water. So you have to take one cylinder and one right circular cone. Right circular cylinder and right circular cone you have to take which has same height, and you have to fill the cone with water. So this is an experimental setup which you have to do, and this water you should pour into this cylinder. So 1/3 of the cylinder will be filled. So again you can fill this cone with water. Completely you can fill this cone with water, and again you can pour the water back to the cylinder. So another 1/3 portion of the cylinder will be covered. So again you can fill this cone with water, and again you can fill the cylinder with the water which you have taken in the cone. So remaining 1/3 will also be full. So that means 3 times you have to fill water in the right circular cone in order to fill this cylinder which has same height equal to that right circular cone. So that means here volume of right circular cone. So volume of right circular cone is 1/3 of the volume of cylinder. So 1/3 of volume of cylinder. So what is the volume of cylinder? That is equal to pi r square h. So that means here volume of a cone, so volume of a right circular cone is equal to 1/3 of pi r square h. So now we have learnt about the volume of this right circular cone. So now using this formula, you have to solve few examples. So here we have example 8 and example 9. First we will be moving into the example 8. So in example 8, you have to find out volume of a right circular cone. Here height and slant height of the cone are given and you have to find out the volume. So height of this cone is equal to 21 centimeter and slant height of this cone is equal to 28 centimeter. So now the formula which we have for volume of right circular cone is 1/3 pi r square h. So that means we want height of the cone and we want radius of the cone. Here they have not given radius. So we know that L square is equal to r square plus h square. So this I have explained while explaining the surface area, that is curved surface area and total surface area of the cone in my previous videos. You can refer that. So L square is equal to r square plus h square. So here we don't know r, so you can bring h to LHS, so that will become L square minus h square is equal to r square, or you can write this as r square is equal to L square minus h square. This you can also write as square root of L square minus h square. So radius r is equal to L is 28 centimeter, so 28 square minus h is 21, so 21 square. So here you will get in the square, inside square root you will get 343. So this you can write as 49 into 7. So this 343 you can write as 49 into 7. So square root of 49 and square root of 7 you can take. So square root of 49 is 7. So square root of 7. So radius is 7 square root 7. So now volume of this cone. So volume of this cone is 1/3 pi r square h. So 1/3 into pi is 22/7 into radius is 7 root 7 whole square, and height is 21 centimeter. So here 7 ones are 7, 7 3s are 21. So here 3 and 3 gets cancelled with each other. So what will be remaining? Only 22, 7 root 7 whole square will be there. So 7 square into root 7 whole square will be there. So root 7 whole square is 7. So 7 sevens are 49. So here this you can write as 22 into 49 into 7. So 22 into 49 into 7 is 343. So when you solve this, so 22 into 343 will be 7546. So this is the volume of this right circular cone. So now we will move into the next example, that is example 9. So in example 9, there is a student who has a piece of canvas whose area is 551 meters square. She uses it to have a conical tent made. So with a base radius of 7 meter. Assuming that all the stitching, margins and the wastage incurred while cutting amounts to approximately 1 meter square. So that means 1 meter square extra cloth or the extra canvas you have to add to the total curved surface area of the cone. Find the volume of the tent that can be made with it. After finding that, you have to find the volume of the cone. So here already they have given the curved surface area of the tent. So here already they have given curved surface area of this conical tent. So that is, so I'll just write C. So here that curved surface area will be 551 meter square minus 1 meter square. Why I am subtracting 1 meter square is because here 1 meter square has went into the wastage of the canvas while constructing that tent. So that's why the total curved surface area will come around 550 meter square. So now we have 550 meter square as the curved surface area, but we have to find out volume of this tent. In order to find out volume of this tent, they have given radius that is equal to 7 meter. So now volume of this conical tent will be equal to 1/3 pi r square h. So we don't know what is the value for h. So we have to use this curved surface area. So curved surface area of a cone is always equal to pi r l. So here radius they have given, so 22 by 7 into radius they have given as 7 meter into L we don't know. Curved surface area they have given as 150 meter square. So sorry, 550 meter square. So now here 7 gets cancelled with each other. 22 you can bring to the other side of the equality symbol. Then L will be equal to 550 divided by 22. So 550 divided by 22 will be, so here 11 2s are 22, 11 5s are 55, 0. So 2 1s are 2, 2 25s are 50. So 25 meter, because here the radius is 7 meter. So 22 and meter also you have to bring to the other side. So here in the numerator it will be meter square, in the denominator it will be meter. So meter and 1 meter gets cancelled with each other. So 1 meter will be remaining. So 25 meter is the L value. So now we have got L as 25 meter. So now L square is equal to R square plus H square. So H will be equal to L square minus R square, and we have to take square root. So H is equal to, what is L? L is 25 square minus what is R? R is 7 square. So 25 square is 625. So 25 into 25 is 625 minus 7 sevens are 49. So H is equal to square root of 625 minus 49 will give you 576. So square root of 576 is 24 meter. So H value we have got as 24 meter. So now volume of this conical tent is equal to 1 by 3 pi r square h. So 1 by 3 into 22 by 7 into r is 7. So 7 into 7. So here r square is there. So 7 into 7 into height we have got as 24. So 7 ones are 7 ones are gets cancelled with each other. So here 3 ones are 3, 3 8s are 24. So 8 sevens are 56. So 22 into 56. So volume of this cone, so volume of this cone is equal to 22 into 56. So 22 into 56 will give you 1232 meter cube. So we have got volume of this cone as 1232 meter cube. So now we will move into the exercise question related to this concept. So now we will move into exercise 11.3. So in exercise 11.3, you have to assume pi value as 22 by 7. Only if in the question they have mentioned pi value as 3.14, then only you have to take 3.14, or else you have to take pi value as 22 by 7. So now coming into the first question in this exercise, here you have to find out volume of a right circular cone. So now you have to find out volume of a right circular cone. So first question, in the first question you have first question where radius is given as 6 centimeter and height is given as 7 centimeter. So now volume of this cone is equal to 1 by 3 pi r square h, which is equal to 1 by 3 into 22 by 7 into r is 6 into 6 into h is 7. So here 7 in 7 gets cancelled with each other. 3 ones are 3, 3 twos are 6. So 6 twos are 12. So 22 into 12. So 12 twos are 24. 2 carry, 12 twos are 24. Plus 2 will be 26. So 264 centimeter cube will be the volume of this cone. So now the second cone in the same first question has radius 3.5 centimeter and it has the height equal to 12 centimeter. So now volume of this cone will be equal to 1 by 3 pi r square h. So 1 by 3 into 22 by 7 into radius is 3.5 into 3.5 because it is radius square into height is 12. So 7 ones are 7, 0.5s are 3.5. So now we have got 0.5 into 3.5. So here 3 ones are 3, 3 fours are 12. So 22 into 4 will be 88 into 0.5 into 3.5. So this is equal to 154 centimeter cube. The volume of the second cone is equal to 154 centimeter cube and the volume of the first cone was 264 centimeter cube. So now we will move into the second question. So in second question also you have to find out the capacity in liters of a conical vessel. So that is also basically you have to calculate volume of this conical vessel. So here they have not given the actual height, they have given the slant height. So radius, so in this first cone has radius 7 centimeter and slant height as 25 centimeter. So now we here h will be equal to L square minus R square. So square root of L square minus R square. So L square is 25 square minus R square is 7 square. So h is equal to 625 minus 49, that is equal to 576. This is equal to 24 centimeter. So now you can find out volume of this cone, that is equal to 1 by 3 pi r square h. So that is 1 by 3 into 22 by 7 into radius is 7 centimeter. So 7 into 7 into height is 24 centimeter. So now 3 ones are 3, 3 8s are 24. So here 177 gets cancelled with each other. So 22 into 8 sevens are 56. So 22 into 56, we have already solved this before. So 22 into 56 will be 1232 centimeter cube. So volume of this cone is equal to 1232 centimeter cube. So now we know that 1000 centimeter cube is equal to 1 liter. So that means here 1 centimeter cube will be equal to 1 by 1000 into liter. So in the place of centimeter cube, you can write 1 by 1000 into liter. So volume of the cone we have got as 1232 centimeter cube. So this centimeter cube we can replace with 1 by 1000 liter. So volume of the cone will be 1232 into 1 by 1000 into 1 by 1000 liter. So this will be 1.232 liters. So volume of this first right circular cone in the second question is 1.232 liter. So now we have to find out volume of the second cone, which has height equal to 12 centimeter and they have given slant height is equal to 13 centimeter. So here you have to find out R. So R is equal to square root of L square minus H square. So L is 13 square minus 12 square. So R is equal to 13 13s are 169 minus 144. That will give you 25. So square root of 25 is 5 centimeter. So now volume of this cone is equal to 1 by 3 pi r square h. So that is 1 by 3 into 22 by 7. R is 5 centimeter. So 5 into 5 into height is 12. So volume of this cone, if you solve this, you will get 314.286 centimeter cube. So we know that 1000 centimeter cube is equal to 1 liter. So 1000 centimeter cube is equal to 1 liter. So 1 centimeter cube is equal to 1 by 1000 liter. So that means here volume of this cone is 314.286 centimeter cube. So if you want to convert this to liter, so volume of this cone will be, you have to multiply this with 1 by 1000 into liter. So that is nothing but 0.314 liter. So 0.314 liter is the volume of this second right circular cone. So now we will move into the third question in the same exercise. So in third question, the height of a cone is given. So height of a cone is equal to 15 centimeter and its volume is given. So volume of this cone is 1570 centimeter cube. Now we have to find out the radius of the base. Here pi value we have to use as 3.14. So volume of the cone is equal to 1570 centimeter cube. We know that this is equal to 1 by 3 pi r square h. So 1570 is equal to 1 by 3 into 3.14 into radius we don't know into height is 15 centimeter. So now radius square is equal to 3 into 1570 divided by 3.14 into 15. So now r square is equal to, we are getting it as 3 into 1570 divided by 3.14 into 15. So when you solve this, you will get the value as 100. So radius is equal to square root of 100. So plus or minus will be there, but here radius we are considering, that is the positive value, because cone cannot have a negative radius. So that's why here radius value is positive. So plus square root of 100 will give you 10 centimeter. So this is all there in this particular video. Remaining questions in this exercise and the next concepts which are there after this exercise, I'll be teaching that in my subsequent videos. Until then, if you want to learn more physics, chemistry, and mathematics starting from 8th standard till 12th standard, then you have to subscribe to my channel. Please do subscribe to my channel and stay tuned with my channel. Thank you.